Hello, my name's Elijah Rolls, and let's see what the British Oscars have to offer. Well, knowing the Golden Globes weren't really that subtle when it comes to unpredictability, let's see how unsubtle or subtle the Baftas come off. So let's get on with it with Best Film. Black Klansman, The Favourite, Green Book, Roma, and Star is Born. I could see Roma winning Best Picture in this one, but it's surprising that Green Book had won, and so did Bohemian Rhapsody and Golden Globes. But I think the chances of The Favourite and Star is Born winning the picture is just pretty weak, to be honest. But my money's on Roma. Outstanding British Film. There's Beast, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favourite, Big Queen, Stan and Ollie, and You Were Never Really Here. Simple. The Favourite. It won the Golden Globe for Actress for Olivia Colman, so why not give it a chance for the British Film Award? And now for Best Actor. Bradley Cooper, A Star is Born, Christian Bale, Vice, Rami Malek, A Bohemian Rhapsody, Steve Coogan, Stan and Ollie, and Viggo Mortensen for A Green Book. Yeah, what surprised me about the Golden Globes that Bradley Cooper did not win for Star is Born, but instead it went to both Christian Bale for Vice and Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. I think I can't want to see either Bradley Cooper or Christian Bale wins, so Christian Bale can thank Satan again. And for Best Actress, Glenn Close, The Wife, Lady Gaga, A Star is Born, Melissa McCarthy, Can You Forgive Me, Oliver Colman for The Favourite, and Viola Davis for Widows. Back to now again talking about the really unpredictable nature of the Golden Globes. Somehow Lady Gaga did not win, but Glenn Close and Oliver Colman did. But finally, someone has nominated Viola Davis for Widows. Yes! Take that, Golden Globes. Take it! And also the Oscars, please take notes. Viola Davis nominated Oscar for Widows. The thing for this one, knowing that Lady Gaga's chances of winning an Oscar is pretty much hit a road bump, and winning a Bafta is a bit of a 50-50 now. I think it's either her or Olivia Colman now. Best Supporting Actor, Adam Driver, Black Klansman, Mahershala Ali for Green Book, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell for Vice, and Timothée Chalamet for Beautiful Boy. Yes, you've heard right, Kylo Ren has been nominated for a Bafta. Yay! And I think Mahershala Ali is going to win this one because outside of his 5 or 10 minute appearance in Moonlight, which he won the Oscar for, I think this time he has a much more stronger chance of winning than ever. And also Timothée Chalamet, he's on a roll now because I think it was 2 years ago or last year he was nominated for Call Me By Your Name. And I think this time he's out again. And so is Sam Rockwell after 3 billboards outside of Missouri. He's portraying George W. Bush, America's least favourite president before Trump and his shutdowns, and bragging about the wall. Now for Best Supporting Actress, there's Amy Adams for Vice, Claire Foy for First Man, Emma Stone The Favourite, Margot Robbie, Mary Queen of Scots, and Rachel Weisz The Favourite. And you heard right, Reggae King's not nominated if Beale Street could talk. Okay, I can tell the unpredictabilities are beginning to come off as less and less subtle now. She won the Golden Globe for her performance, and somehow she isn't nominated for a Bafta. Yikes. Okay, going out blindly, I think either Amy Adams for Vice or Rachel Weisz for The Favourite is going to win this time. Now for Best Director, there's Spike Lee for Black Klansman. Okay, Pavel Polokoski for Cold War, Yorgos Lanthimos for The Favourite, Alfonso Cuarón for The Roma, and Bradley Cooper for A Star Is Born. I think, judging by the what the chances are and Golden Globes, I think Alfonso Cuarón Roma is going to be the front runner of this. Now for outstanding debut by British writer, director or producer, Autopsy by David Coley, who is the writer and director, Beast by Michael Pearce and Laura Dark, who she was a producer, while Michael Pearce was a writer and director, A Cambodian Spring by Chris Kelly, who is a writer, director and producer, Filler, who was done by Lauren Wellman, who was writer, director, and Sophie Herman, who was producer, and Ray and Liz, who was Richard Billingham and Jackie Davis, who were writer, director, and producer. I know watching these films, but judging by their exposures, I think I'd go for Beast. Best film, not in English, or best foreign film. Okay, the title's tad racist. Triggered like an SJW on anything! There's Kappa Man, Cold War, Dogman, Roma, Shoplifters. Roma is going to win. Although Shoplifters from Japan's going to be a close second, I think Roma is just going to hit out of the park like a home run. Best documentary, Free Solo, McQueen, RBG, They Shall Not Grow Old, and Three Identical Strangers. I think for Free Solo, it's about mountain climbing from looks of it. It's got a lot of attention so far. So much so it's been re-released in IMAX. It's got that big. I think the one I'm placing my money on is They Shall Not Grow Old. If you've not heard of it, it's about, well, it's not really a feature film or really that much of a documentary. It's more of an experimental film where they took really old World War I footage, gave it a faster frame rate, colorized it, and did some ADR work, did some voice acting work and some sound effects to kind of make you more immersed, since like the World War I footage, it kind of looks really jolty, like Charlie Chaplin-like. Yeah, I think the last one, it's just what really happens, but through the eyes of the people that witness it. Even though it's the end of the war was 100 years old now. Best animated film, Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Okay, this now gets to the point where it gets really interesting. After the Golden Globe win, that was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, I have a feeling it's going to win again, or Isle of Dogs, or Incredibles 2. It's so tight. I think Into the Spider-Verse could win just by an eyelash. Now for original screenplay, Cold War, The Favourite, Green Book, Roma, Vice. I think it's going to be Green Book or Roma is going to win, or Favourite. But if I had to pick one of the three out, it looks like it's going to be Green Book's going to win. Yeah, just for winning the best screenplay Golden Globe. Now for adapted screenplay, Black Klansman, Can You Ever Forgive Me, First Man, If Beale Street Could Talk, and A Star Is Born. Could be Spike Jonze's for if Black Klansman. Yeah, I think I could see him winning adapted screenplay for the Baftas. Now for best music, Black Klansman, If Beale Street Could Talk, Isle of Dogs, Mary Poppins Returns, and A Star Is Born, and No First Man. Yeah, which won the Golden Globe, but somehow is nowhere to be found in the best music. What has Justin Hurwitz done wrong for you Baftas? Yeah, I think close second place could have been if just guessing that it's gonna be If Beale Street Could Talk. Just as I'm thinking I could win. But anyways, for best cinematography, Bohemian Rhapsody, Cold War, The Favourite, First Man, and Roma. I think Roma's going to win since it's got a lot of praise for its cinematography. The mainly Spanish movie, only seen on Netflix, is entirely shot in black and white, and it's directed by a guy who did Gravity, Prisoner of Azkaban, and Children of Men. The latter being one of my all-time favourite films. Now For best costume design, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favourite, Mary Poppins Returns, and Mary Queen of Scots. I think The Favourite's going to win. It's going to be easy for The Favourite. It's going to win. It will happen. Now for best editing, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favourite, First Man, Roma, and Vice. I think editing, it's going to go to either Roma or First Man because they're both like front runners of it. When I look at what the chances are of them winning. And for production design, Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Gilderwar, The Favourite, First Man, Mary Poppins Returns, and Roma. The Favourite's gonna win. No spoil, no shock, but The Favourite's gonna win. Okay. Makeup and hair, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favourite, Mary Queen of Scots, Stan and Ollie, and Vice. I think for this one, I think that Vice or Bohemian Rhapsody could win. Just thinking about it. Now for best sound, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Mission Impossible Fallout, Quiet Place, A Star is Born. Finally, someone's nominated a Mission Impossible film. I think it's one of those movies like, okay, we're not going to nominate it, but okay, we're going to nominate it. I think for this one, I think First Man's going to win, I think. Now for visual effects. Avengers, Infinity Wars, Black Panther, Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald, First Man, and Ready Player One. I think First Man or Black Panther is going to win. It's going to be either the two, Black Panther or First Man. And you can vote on the public of who is the rising star. Simply go to the Bafta's website, then you choose who's going to win. And this is Elijah Wells, and bye!